Afternoon, everyone. I'm Jim Donovan. Janelle Burrell is off today. Welcome to CBS 3 Eyewitness News at noon, now streaming live on CBSN Philly. The pilot of that helicopter is being hailed a hero since no one suffered life-threatening injuries. The chopper, which was headed to Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, came down next to Drexel Hill United Methodist Church. Eyewitness News reporter Joe Holden joins us from the scene, where authorities are now trying to figure out what went wrong. Good afternoon, Joe.
Jim, good afternoon to you. And that, of course, is the big question. What did go wrong in the airspace here over Drexel Hill, Delaware County? The NTSB offering a briefing within the hour as they begin the early phases of their investigation. There is, of course, a lot of ground to cover concerning this federal investigation. We know from eyewitness accounts and stories and observations and evidence that something began to go wrong as far north from where I'm standing as Township Line Road. That is easily a mile away from where the chopper eventually crash landed. The pilot, in so many ways, delicately placing the airship down on the front lawn of a Drexel Hill church. One story sharply emerging at this hour is the story of helpers. The visuals of people rushing in to help a 2-month-old infant out of the wreckage. There were also 3 crew members on board this medical chopper at the time of the crash. We did hear from the NTSB again within the hour. Let's go ahead and take a listen to how they are characterizing the investigation and where it stands.
Preliminary radar data shows the helicopter in just a laser straight course line, steady airspeed and altitude until it reached this local area. We're collecting witness and video evidence that describes the helicopter maneuvering erratically, for lack of a better term, and then descending here to the point you see behind me.
So clearly the NTSB can chart the course of the chopper, but the big question is what did happen to bring that altitude down to the point that they began to have distress calls originating from the chopper back to 911 and air traffic control. As for Vermont Road in the area around the scene, there is no telling when this incident scene will be cleared, but it remains shut down. No traffic passing through as I'm standing in the middle of the road where it all happened almost 24 hours ago. That is the latest. Reporting live in Drexel Hill, Joe Holden, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Joe, for that update. Meanwhile, stay with Eyewitness News for the latest on the investigation into the medical helicopter crash. You can get updates anytime online at cbsphilly.com and on our streaming service, CBSN Philly.